Good morning everyone, my name is Rina Atmaja and today I will present my literature review titled The Correlation and Impact of Nutritional Strategies on Muscle Recovery Following Resistance Training. In this presentation, I will explain how nutrition, especially protein and carbohydrates, can help with muscle recovery after resistance training and improve overall exercise performance. So without further ado, let us begin. The next slide is introduction. Nowadays, many people have unhealthy lifestyle because of poor eating habits and also lack of physical activity. This can increase health problems such as obesity, heart disease, and metabolic disorders. Because of this, many people are starting to exercise more often, especially resistance training or even gym training, to improve their overall health, strength, and fitness. However, exercise alone is not enough. Many people focus on training hard, but they forget that the body also needs proper nutrition to recover. And when we do resistance training, our muscles experience small microscopic damage. This damage is actually normal because muscles needs to break down first before becoming stronger and even better. And after exercise, the body starts repairing these damaged muscle fibers. And this process requires nutrients. Protein helps repair and rebuild muscles, while carbohydrates help restore energy that is lost during exercise or being depleted. And without enough nutrients, people may feel tired for longer periods, recover slower, and experience lower exercise performance. And even if they train regularly, for example, someone may go to the gym every day, but if they do not eat enough protein or carbohydrate, their body may struggle to recover properly. And as a result, they may feel sore, weak, and unable to perform well during their next workout. This is why nutrition is very important for people who do resistance training. And the purpose of this review is to study how nutritional strategies affect muscle recovery and exercise performance after resistance training. Next is the methodology. For this literature review, I searched for scientific journal articles using the Google Scholar. The keywords that are included in this article review is first, resistance training, second, nutrition, third, muscle recovery, fourth, protein supplementation, and the last is exercise-induced muscle damage. And only peer-reviewed journal articles published between 2016 and 2025 were included in this review. Articles that were not scientific sources such as blogs, websites were excluded or not included. And after the screening process, 6 articles were selected for the review. The studies included 1. Narrative reviews, 2. Systematic reviews, 3. Meta-analysis, and 1 randomized controlled trial. The participants included are trained athletes, resistance-trained individuals, healthy young adults, and even untrained individuals. These studies were analyzed to understand how nutrition affects recovery after exercise. Next is the results and discussion. Overall, the study shows that nutrition has an important role in muscle recovery after exercise. The main findings were first, protein supplementation reduce muscle soreness, nutrition strategies improve muscle recovery, carbohydrates replenish glycogen stores, and combined micronutrients improve exercise performance. Most studies showed positive relationships between proper nutrition and faster recovery after resistance training. I will now explain these findings one by one. So first is the protein supplementation can reduce muscle soreness. And the first finding is about protein supplementation. Resistance training causes small muscle damage, which can lead to soreness and fatigue after we exercise. This is why many people feel muscle soreness 1 or 2 days after their training. Protein is important because it helps muscle protein synthesis, or also called MPS. Muscle protein synthesis is the process where the body repairs and rebuilds damaged muscles fibers. And study shows that enough protein intake may help reduce muscle soreness and improve recovery after exercise. And research by Podlogar and colleagues found that protein supplementation reduce muscle damage and help reduce the loss of muscle strength after exercise. Another study by Van Vliet and their colleagues showed that plant-based protein such as potato protein can also increase muscle protein synthesis effectively. This means both animal and plant protein can support muscle recovery. The examples of protein sources included is like chicken, eggs, milk, fish, and also whey protein, and also soy, and also potato protein, the last. Protein is especially important after exercise because muscles are more sensitive to nutrients during recovery. If the body does not get enough protein, muscle repair may become much more slower, and as a result, recovery may take a longer time and exercise performance may decrease. So overall, protein plays a major role in repairing muscles and also supporting recovery after resistance training or after we do training. So next is the nutritional strategies improve muscle recovery. The next finding is about overall nutrition strategies. Recovery is not only about eating protein. Hydration, balanced nutrition, and nutrient timing are also very important. Study shows that consuming nutrients after exercise may help the body recover much more faster. This is because the muscles are more ready to absorb nutrients after training. Hydration is also important because exercise causes fluid loss through the sweat. If the body loses too much fluid, people may feel weak, dizzy, or tired. And drinking enough water helps maintain normal muscle function and reduce fatigue. Balanced nutrition that includes carbohydrates, protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals also support muscle repair and muscle adaptation. For example, protein repairs muscle rest and carbohydrates restore energy. Healthy fats support hormone production, and vitamins and minerals help body functions work properly. So recovery is not only about one nutrient alone. The body needs a balanced nutrition to recover properly after resistance training. Proper post-exercise nutrition can also help prepare the body for the next workout session. Next is the carbohydrates replenish glycogen stores. I'll be explaining that now. So the next finding is about carbohydrates. During exercise, the body uses glycogen as its main energy source. Glycogen is a stored carbohydrate found mainly in muscle and the liver. And after exercise, glycogen stores becomes lower, which can cause fatigue and lower performance. This is one reason why people sometimes feel tired after an intense exercise. Carbohydrates help restore those glycogen stores and brings back energy levels. This process is called glycogen replenishment. Study shows that enough carbohydrate intake may reduce post-exercise fatigue and improve with overall recovery. Carbohydrates especially is important for people who train regularly because they need enough energy for future workouts. The examples of carbohydrate sources are included, for example, rice, potato, bread, pasta, oats, and bread, potatoes, oats, rice, and even fruits. Many athletes consume carbohydrates after training to restore energy much more faster. Without enough carbohydrates, the body may struggle to recover energy levels properly. So carbohydrates are important not only for exercise performance, but also for recovery after exercise. So next is combined micronutrients can improve exercise performance. The final finding is about combined micronutrients research. Research showed that combining protein and carbohydrates works better than only consuming one nutrient alone and at the time. Protein, because protein helps repair muscles, while carbohydrates restore energy. Together, these nutrients improve recovery more effectively. For example, a person after a long, hard, intense workout, and after that they consume both protein and carbohydrates, can really help reduce soreness and also restore energy much faster. This can help people feel more prepared for their next training session. Faster recovery may also reduce fatigue and improve exercise performance. Some studies also shows and suggested that nutrition may support muscle adaptation and also muscle growth. And over time, nutrition can affect process inside the body related to muscle repair and muscle growth. This means nutrition is important not only for short-term recovery, but also for long-term training results. So overall, combining nutrients such as carbohydrates and proteins together may help maximize recovery and exercise performance. Next is the conclusion. So in conclusion, nutrition plays a very important role in muscle recovery after resistance training. Because first, protein helps repair damaged muscle fibers through muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. Carbohydrates help restore glycogen and energy levels after exercise. Hydration and balanced nutrition also support recovery and reduce fatigue. And in addition, combining protein and carbohydrates may improve recovery and exercise performance more effectively than consuming only one nutrient alone. Overall, the exercise and nutrition should work together to achieve a better recovery, better muscle adaptation, and better exercise performance. Although more research is still needed, current scientific evidence strongly supports the importance of protein nutrition for muscle recovery after resistance training. And this is for the AI declaration. AI tools were only used for grammar checking, language refinement, and improving sentence clarity. The presentation, content, slide design, and analysis, and understanding of the topic were completed independent by me. And that's it for my presentation. Thank you and see you later.